Hello everyone. Thank you all so very much for showing up for your success, for jumping into this group to see and hear about this amazing opportunity, this blessing, this vehicle that can help you to tap into multiple streams of income. We have shared so much since Wednesday, and I'm sure that a lot of you are pretty excited. So, my name is Denisha Bailey. I'm a one-star director out of Kingston, Jamaica. I'm 28 years old. I'm a millennial. I do not have any children as yet, but I just jumped on to share my story with you about how this amazing opportunity has really changed my life. Multiple streams of income, life changing. And I know it may sound cliche, but after sharing my story, then I hope that it will inspire you to take a chance on you. Take a chance on you. And again, it's not just for you, but for you and your family. Hey, Nicola. Hey, Lakeisha. Shanika. Hey, Madonna Thompson. Caritha. Cassandra. Thank you so much for jumping on. So, before I go into talking about the perks and the benefits of this amazing business, I just want to share a little bit more about my background. So, as I said, I'm 28 years old. I was born to teenage parents. My mom got pregnant with me when she was just 16 years old. So she basically dropped out of high school to take care of her little baby girl. Now, having dropped out of high school, she had to, do things here and there, basically just to get by. So I grew up in a family where living from paycheck to paycheck was the norm. Privilege like traveling, I didn't get that opportunity. But I think for me, what stood out more growing up was that my mom, she basically left for abroad when I was about 11 years old. That's probably about 17, 18 years ago, right? And she did that because she wanted to find greener pastures so that she'd be in a better position to take care of her family. My dad basically did the same thing as well. He went abroad. So I basically grew up without having both parents around. And I remember growing up as a child, that was something I told myself that, in search of financial freedom, I don't ever want to be in a position where I have to leave my children to go abroad to work, etc. And then, I'm from the islands, and that's basically the rhetoric here, especially in Jamaica. A lot of families have to leave their children to go abroad just to try and take care of the same family. So growing up, I told myself that I didn't want that to be the same rhetoric when I have my children. So fast forward a little bit, I watched my parents work very hard. They always encouraged me to, go to school, get a good education, which I did, right? But that was just linear income. So I went to university, got a bachelor's degree, got a master's degree, and I thought, hey, I've arrived. And I did get that good job, right? Now, after getting that good job, or in order to get that good job, I had to take out student loan. Hey, Latoria. Hey, Lishan, take out student loan. The bills started piling up. So even though I had a good job, my expenses basically, were just equal in my salary. So I found myself living from paycheck to paycheck, the same thing I didn't want for myself when I was younger, growing up. And so I realized that there was a necessity to find an opportunity that will not really take away from what I was doing already, but something that will help me, if it's even to add an additional $400 or $500 to my household. Because one of the biggest thing for me at the time was that I wasn't able to save any money. I didn't have any savings. And, that's troubling. My plan B was always my credit card. And we all know that that is another bill because you still have to find money to pay off that credit card bill. So in October 2018, I was just scrolling on Facebook leisurely. I think I was in Dominican Republic at the time for a conference. I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw somebody posted about this business, and I jumped into the person's inbox immediately and I asked about it. And within less than 24 hours, I got started. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew nothing about the industry. I knew nothing about network marketing. I didn't know much about the company, but I actually felt in my heart, you know what? For if I want something to change in my life, then I have to be willing to change. I have to take that leap of faith for me and my family. And to be honest, it has been the best decision that I have taken. And when I tell you the best decision, you hear us talking about that multiple streams of income, guys. It's for real, right? It has helped me in so many ways. When I tell you no, I can basically use my salary to take care of all my major expenses and basically pay off my loans, saves, and then that weekly income that we talk about, listen, it's for real. I can basically use that to take care of my daily needs, buy gas, put in the car, buy groceries. Even if it's $100 per week, guess what? It's $100 that you never had before. And when you work it out, that's what? $400 extra per month. And it's not taking away from what I am doing from my regular 9 to 5, right? And guess what? It's doing what we were already doing, right? So it's not like it's adding anything much, or I had to learn, so much. No, it's basically what we were doing already. I've always been into helping people. It has always been my dreams to impact lives, and this business has basically helped me to do that. So I'm basically doing what I love while earning a check from it. So, when I started receiving that $50 per week and then that 50% check match, listen, it was a game changer for me, because I've never done anything in life that has taken not much time, and for me to walk away, because $50 when you change that out in Jamaican dollars, it's a lot of money. It's like almost 7,000 Jamaican dollars, and something that could have easily taken you a 25-minute, 30-minute conversation sharing with somebody else. To get $7,000 from that, I know my job would never pay me that. And for those of you in Jamaica, I'm sure that you can agree with me. Even if you work on an hourly basis, $70 an hour, $50 an hour, that is unheard of, right? And then when I started getting that 50% check match, in fact, when I got that first $25, I reached out to my sponsor and I was like, hey Dan, is this for real? I checked my commission report and I saw that the company paid me $25. Was this an error? And she's like, no. And I said, but what did I do? I didn't do anything. And she said, well, basically, you helped someone and that person went out and helped somebody else to get started, and this is just the company's way of compensating you. So I was flat out excited. And not to mention those $10 bonuses that start hitting when you get to gold builder level. Listen, when they told me that I could get rich off $10 bills, I really didn't believe it, to be honest. And now I'm seeing that I'm a 1-star director in the company. So I've basically unlocked another stream of income, which is that monthly bonus. And guys, when I tell you that that monthly bonus has helped so much, you wouldn't even imagine. I remember even recently my mother was in a situation, and as soon as that money hit, I was able to send it to her. And had it not been for this business, I would not have been in that situation to be able to help my mother like that. So this business, trust me, it has changed my life. I remember when I was 25 years old, I wrote down a plan and I was like, you know what, by the time I get to 30, I want to be in a place where I'm doing something that I love, that I'm impacting lives. And to be honest, I really didn't know what exactly I would have been doing. But when I look at what I'm doing now, I was like, you know what, I'm basically at the right place at the right time. Like, this is definitely what I should be doing. And when I was creating that plan at 25, never in my wildest dreams did I ever thought that, I could have basically written down that I was going to retire at 30. That was nowhere in the plans, right? Nowhere. It was nowhere on the table. But fast forward 1 year and 4 months in this business, I can safely say that I will be retiring at 30, right? 30 years old. That is unheard of in my family, right? Unheard of. My parents are still working. My dad is in his 50s. My mom is in her late 40s. And both of them are still working very hard. But from this business, I can say, listen, within less than 3 years, I can retire myself at 30. And that is basically because of this opportunity. Now, I cannot say that about my job, that I've been working for over 7.5 years. Over 7.5 years. On a full-time basis, right? We're supposed to work 40 hours a week. Sometimes we're working 60 to 80 hours. And from this little opportunity that I've been doing for a little over a year on a part-time basis, I can say, listen, by the time I get to 30, I can basically retire myself. I can donate my job back to the economy. And so when we tell you that this business is life-changing, it's not cliche, it is true. It's impacting so many lives all over the world. You have people in the US, in the UK, we're here in Jamaica, you have Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, the islands. And it's a powerful tool for us, especially here in Jamaica, because when I tell you, you have people here who they're barely surviving. Young professionals, yes, they would have racked up a debt trying to get that degree or whatever certification it is to get a job, and then when they're finished, they cannot get a job in their field. Now imagine this business. You don't need any certification, you don't need any degrees, but from this business, you work your business, you can basically be able to build a legacy for your family and earn 6 figures, right? 6 figures. So, I just wanted to take a little time to come and share with you. And I hope that this story was inspiring, and I hope that it will push you to take that step to get your business started. A lot of times it's not even so much about the money. Yes, we talk about the streams of income, but it's what it will do for you and for your family. So that's it from me. Again, my name is Denisha Bailey, one-star director out of Kingston, Jamaica. Take care. Bye.